Welcome to the Gleaner's Corporate Coffee Mornings. Our sponsors are CPJ and Jablum. My guests today are the National Commercial Bank's Group Managing Director, Mr. Patrick Hylton, and Mr. Dennis Cohen, who is the Deputy Group Managing Director, as well as, more recently, the man in charge of Group Finance. Welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you.
It is good to hear.
Good. I'm going to start with your most recent event, that's Nation Builder Awards. You're now a ways since you started.
Yes.
How has that been going? Are you satisfied? Has it been what you set out for it to be for the bank?
We're very happy with the Nation Builder Awards. As you know, the last event was the 6th staging. I think the program has evolved quite well. It has grown in terms of its recognition. It has grown in terms of its impact. I think if you want evidence of that, it will be the testimonials which past Nation Builder awardees gave at the start of the program, where they spoke about what the program has meant for them, the impact it has had in their own lives and in the lives of their businesses, their employees, in their communities, and so on. And so we are pleased with the program. It continues to evolve. We think it is a program that can provide a sort of fertile ground for growth and development of the small and medium business sector in Jamaica. And so we are committed to it and to it becoming even more relevant and more valuable in the role that it plays.
Mr. Cohen, tell me this. We hear about how vital entrepreneurism is to the country, and that is one of the ways that we're going to grow if we really need to move forward. As a bank, how does NCB encourage MSMEs?
Well, I mean, I think you probably would have heard recently, our recent sponsorship of approximately 150 SMEs in a cooperation program with the IDB. Yes. We also selected another further 80 SMEs who participate in the Action Coach program to help to deepen the governance and the skills building for the SMEs. I think we believe SMEs are key to the future, and we continue to invest and ensure that we serve them as best as we can.
How has the take-up been on that recent initiative? How do people know that this money is there for them to benefit them and therefore they can make use of it?
Well, actually, what we had put on was actually a skills building program and as I said, 150 SMEs. In addition to that, we have a number of facilities available to SMEs, program and packages, and the marketing of those packages are actually put to the SMEs by our business bankers who are constantly on the road marketing, seeking out SMEs, helping them in guiding them in terms of financial advice, providing various forms of financial packages and services to ensure that they are the best that they can be.
As far as the Nation Builder Awards go, that's open just strictly to NCB customers?
No, it's not just open to NCB customers. Oh. There are components of it which are open to all the whole society. I think one of the key takeaways, Barbara, is that we are committed to the SMEs. If you want to look at it from two perspectives. One is we are working through our business bankers and so on in a very involved and very close working relationship with these companies and individuals, right? The other is we are at a macro level, we're engaged in a series of programs which look at SME training and development, which look at skills building and so on in a general way, right? In terms of identifying where deficits are, how these can be addressed. The collaboration that Dennis spoke of with the IDB is one aspect of it. We are, for example, we are committed just about $1 million to that program. Right. We have also had the Action Coach program, where we have had programs specifically geared at women in business. So that I'm saying that there is a macro broad approach in terms of facilitating growth development of SMEs, and then there is a more micro approach which involves the individual interaction at the level of our staff who are specially trained and so on in those areas to work with our clients.
So you provide ongoing support. You don't just leave them after the awards.
Absolutely.
And there's what about the rate of say, bankruptcy or delinquency? Over the 6 years, have you had any of that?
Well, in any business we're involved in, you're going to have some of that. But, we do a number of things. One is, and this is where the capacity building becomes important, because you want to ensure that, first of all, the ideation, generation of ideas and so on, by the SMEs, that it is properly developed and structured. You also want to ensure that they know how to do good business plans, that they know how to do effective marketing, that they understand how to run an effective finance function, that they understand the production, operation, and management process to the extent that it is relevant to their business. So there is mutual benefits to be garnered by us and our clients as well, and so in that sense we work in a partnership to facilitate.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so you will have companies and ideas that go awry, but the vast majority are success stories.
Okay.
And I'd probably add though that what we've seen in our interaction with the SMEs over the years is that oftentimes their inability to access bank financing arises because of the fact that they're deficient in certain important skills. Coming to the bank wanting financing but not able to put together a proper plan. Having the idea but it's not properly documented. They've not assessed the risk properly, and we have identified the fact that these deficiencies are there, and therefore that's part of the whole idea of putting together these programs.
Thank you, Mr. Hylton. Thank you, Mr. Cohen. We're speaking with NCB's top brass on the Gleaner's Corporate Coffee Mornings.